What the thing about you, Otis, is that you have sharp wit.
We'll get into that.
Episode 50 of the Ghouls.
Episode 50. Here we are, episode 50 of the Ghouls. We're exercising our sharp wit, razor sharp. You can cut diamond with this wit. We are looking at this new Don't Tell comedy competition. We just saw the flyer for it. Somebody sent me to it. That's another one I won't be joining up for. I can't wait to not sign up for this.
I applied to be someone to go to for shows.
Did you?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Nothing, but you need a reference. I've referenced Jay Yoder. Zilch.
You need a reference. Jesus, these people are so lame.
I know.
Just to go bomb on one of their fucking lame-ass shows.
I know.
They aren't any good, most of the comics that get on that. Most of the comics around aren't any good. So
most of the comics everywhere aren't very good.
No, they suck. It's a hard thing to do.
Who would have thought, every scene, there's at least, there's probably at every scene, there's some scenes that don't have any good comics. There's scenes that have a lot of good comics.
Philly's one of them that doesn't have any good comics. Philly has some of the worst
Philly
comics.
only has 2 good comics, and they're right here in front of you we're the Sick Ghouls.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, God, these people, if I could just, if I blew on them, their talent level would go up. If I walked past them and our elbows touch. I mean that sincerely. In terms of some of these people that think they're really good.
I walk past them, and their talent XP goes
I
up.
really feel that way. Like, me going to a mic in Philly, most of those dullards, being in my presence, that's one of the most, that's the closest they'll ever get to funny, is standing near me. I really feel that way. And, yeah, I mean, there's so
That's
many.
why I'm so funny.
There's so many fucking people. I'm not going to start naming names.
When I started, I was at maybe a 1 or 2 on the funny level. Now when I'm with you, I rise. You lift up.
I mean, I think I see what you're doing here, you motherfucker. I
don't know what I don't even know what you're doing.
I'm just giving my thoughts about myself in the comedic world. I think I do a lot to make other people. I don't steal all jokes for myself. I try to lift other people up.
Rising tide lifts all ships.
I use, when I have spots to give, I try to give them to people that I think deserve a chance that haven't been getting it. I don't just give it to the regular. Every time I run something, I don't just put, the lineup every time isn't you. You know what I mean? Whoever else is good.
Right.
Which there aren't just the 2 of us. But
we can make it if we try, just the 2 of us, you and I.
Folks, we can make
We love Bill Withers, folks. What a great guy.
Will Bithers. There he goes. No. But yeah, no, being around a lot of these people, I just rub off. And there are comics I like just not, they're decent people enough out there, but some of these people, it's mostly the women. It's almost always women who aren't funny. The female comics, I think it's just our crop of them. I think specifically the Philly women comics. I bet you if you went to Milwaukee, the women comics there would be dynamite. But here,
dynamite. I like that.
Yeah. They but here they make me want to die when I have to listen to more than a few of them in a row. But no, I think everybody in our scene's talented. I really do. I was kidding.
We just like the kid here.
No, I mean, I just think you try to just soak up all you can being at these mics. You look at some of the talent that goes up there doing their same tight 5 from 2017 that you've heard them do for years.
So it's new material.
Yeah, and I like at the mics too, in the shows or anything, when you see a guy try something new and it doesn't work for 20 seconds, he goes right back into a joke you've heard 1,000 times. And that doesn't do well.
But that's just doing the craft. That's talent, though.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
And the joke's been good for 8 years.
Yeah, well, you got to do it. And if it's not topical, I remember I was doing last Tuesday, it was raining, but then last night, which was a Thursday, I was doing a set and it was sunny during the day. But I just said, so it rained today. And they were like, oh, wow, it didn't rain for us, but he must be somewhere interesting where it rained.
Yeah.
Or it's women who are happen to be funny, or very funny comics who happen to be women, midgets who happen to be basketball. I said that on stage at Fergie's a couple weeks ago.
How'd that
How do you think? I actually like Fergie's a lot. So that's immune. What I hate is going to the mics and you're there and it's just you just see so many Tinder bits. You see so many bits, so many go birds. You see so many fucking things about periods. It's just sickening. You just get tired of hearing about it.
If I'm doing a mic, though, I like to spread my wings. That's what I'm going to do. Spread my wings. I can't really do that at Fergie's. I can't really be myself. I can't really.
It is very crowded in that top row.
Not crowded, but not even. No, I mean just be comfortable. I'm not comfortable in Fergie's.
Why not? I'm pretty comfortable there, and I'm out there.
I always you have the case of like I feel like I'm always walking on eggshells there. I can't be free of what I say on stage, and I'm afraid.
Oh yeah. There is a censorship element to that. I see what you mean now, Luke.
The crooked left. Crooked left.
Yeah, it does hang that way sometimes, but I mean, I go there and I get away with stuff. What do you want? I mean, you can't just say whatever you want in any room. Look, see, that's why we aren't craftsmen of jokes like some people are.
Well, I'm a free speech crusader.
I know you are.
I try to be.
Oh, listen, you got to learn that. Like people like you don't deserve to be able to say how they feel. People like us, you could even say.
People like you don't get to win Philly's Fun.
Oh, white people. That means that he must have not got the memo. Oh, okay. No.
Was that a Medina impression? I didn't understand that one.
No, a black person won it last year.
I thought you were doing Medina.
No, that was not Medina.
Okay.
That was not, what is Medina?
I thought that I was.
No, Tata. That was my.
I know it was Tata. I was trying to make a joke and trying,
Oh yeah. Did they do the sign-ups yet for Philly's Funniest yet this year?
We're at the period. No, I didn't do sign-ups yet. It's the period now where like. I'm like think just don't sign up, and then
sign up. You should sign up.
Are you gonna sign up?
No, I didn't sign up last year.
How come you're not gonna sign up?
I don't think I signed up.
I always stutter. I can't stand that.
I don't think I signed up the year before either.
No,
I think I've been.
You killed it when I went and saw you when you did it.
Yeah, I did it 2 or 3 times, but I probably won't sign it. I don't like. I mean, I've said it on this show a million times. I don't hate that. Like, it's nice you get to go out. You're there. You have a night with all your friends and everything. If your friends can come. Most people's friends don't even come. They just go to look for clout.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky that a lot of my friends come. And then, in turn, I feel obligated to go.
Well, Otis, I don't want to break this to you, but if they're coming to see you, they're not doing it for clout. They're doing it for
for
friendship.
That's what I'm saying.
Otis, you will never have to worry about clout with friendships ever.
Oh man,
big networker Otis Timlin over here.
Yeah, I do everything right. I go up and I talk about women. I talk about gays.
Yeah, well, you're inclusive that way. But I probably will sign up. I'm gonna sign up for Lehigh Valley's Fun. That blew.
You should do that one more than the Philly one.
I didn't advance last year.
You advanced once, didn't you?
Yeah, once, and guess who beat me in the semifinals?
Yoder,
of course.
Yeah,
my good friend, because it's friendly competition.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen.
Everybody, the drive down there's miserable.
It's 40 minutes.
I know, but it's not. I think it's like an hour.
To Allentown?
Is it not? It's in Amasis.
Oh, it's a little farther.
I guess. I don't know what it's called.
I'm not big into competitions. It's just like I like it when it's a thing to liven it up, but a competition doesn't get me excited.
I went there with Stanley and Combs. And Stanley and Combs really wanted to advance, and I was like, me and him, we were talking shit about everybody in the green room there. Like we commandeered the green room, which is very funny.
Who did?
Me, Combs, and Stanley.
What do you think the nervous heads of the competition said? Oh no, not these beasts.
Yeah, we turned Tyler Rothrock into Tyler Crackrock that night. And
yo, Dad, why are you talking like that?
Shout out to Tyler Rothrock.
Shout out to Brandon Dunbar, who worships the ground Tyler walks on. I like Rothrock too, but this man, Brandon Dunbar, he won't listen.
No, of course not.
No, his ears don't work. He can only understand words at a 3rd grade level.
Dude, how now, Brown Cow, dude?
Yo, Dad, fuck. Yo, fuck. You don't like Potter, dude? Fucking Goblet of Fire, dude? Fuck.
I never really got into Harry Potter.
No, I don't like Potter. I only like J.K. Rowling.
Oh, I watched all the fucking Family Guy Star Wars parodies this week.
What'd you think of them?
Love them.
Blue Harvest?
Blue Harvest. Something.
Was Meg Jabba the Hutt?
No, it was Joe was the Jabba the Hutt.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, who was Meg?
Meg was the Sarlacc, and Meg was the giant squid on the giant snake on the planet. Those were hilarious.
I agree.
I said you can honestly say that the best thing Star Wars related to come out since Return of the Jedi was the Family Guy parody.
I have a soft spot for the prequels.
I need to rewatch them. That's something I need to rewatch.
Yo, they find my book. Everybody trying to turn on Anakin. They find this book. It ain't my fault Obi-Wan Kenobi sticking behind the wheel of a motherfucking car.
I think I told this before, but I remember as a kid, it came out when I was like 4 or 5, the prequels, and my dad I was watching with my dad, and it gets to the scene where like Anakin's talking about what he's gonna do with Order 66. He goes, "I'm gonna kill the men, I'm gonna kill the women, and I'm gonna kill the children." And my dad goes, "Yeah, let's use," because he likes the dark side.
Oh yeah, the Sith did nothing wrong. Rick's a big believer in that. I said that once at work, and my fucking
Trump's a Nazi.
Yeah, the Sith. Palpatine, I kind of like.
Palpatine's probably the best. I would.
Good. No. Do it.
He was in He was in the most recent Star Wars movie.
Yeah, you know how they brought him back?
He just came back
With the line, the guy goes, "Somehow Palpatine is
back.
returning."
Yes, yeah.
What the fuck is that? How? Because Disney bought it. That's how, and they wanted him back.
Yeah.
Fucking moron shit. The prequels were the perfect like amount of time away from the other ones, like 25 years, to make anybody who saw them as a kid totally hate the prequels.
Yeah.
But then, like, I get why people might not like the prequels from the original ones, but how could anyone like the last three? The forced lesbian kissing in it. They got to make American political statements in a movie about intergalactic war.
I know. It was like The Force Awakens was not good, but it wasn't insultingly bad.
Right, exactly.
The Last Jedi is one of the worst movies I ever saw.
What about, yeah, you're right.
That was one of, I know this is back in like.
They fucking make Luke look like a bitch, which is fine on the
Ghouls.
Ghouls.
Of course. They make the entire Resistance look like bitches. The rebels are the good guys, just like in the South.
Yeah.
But it makes the rebellion look like complete bitches, and like the one fucking lady who led the entire rebellion with the purple hair was just being a fucking cunt the entire time. No, not Leia.
The cunt with the purple. I remember that.
Just being a cunt, and the guy's like, the pose like, "Or what are we doing?" She goes. And it's like, you're going to question women? Why are you questioning women? I can have you.
Yeah, there's always a boss. But we're going to look at that like fucking 2015 to the end of COVID. End of COVID, people finally started fucking wising up. Because realistically, all the people who didn't get the vaccine should be dead. Why aren't they dead?
Yeah.
They're living the same way everybody who fucking got. You think your life's any different than Wellborn's? Nothing. No, we're all fine. And I think at least some people had to, you know what I mean, from the vaccine purpose.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get it, and you know what I mean? He's probably better off.
Oh, yeah.
But we're certainly not better off.
No.
But people really believe that if you didn't get it, you'd die. So I think that coming out of that, when years went by and the people didn't fall over dead immediately or all their grandparents didn't die immediately, they must have thought, well, what the fuck happened? They must have lied to us.
I didn't have any lasting effects yet, knock on wood, from it. Have you?
The vaccine? No. And I think, they already cleared people of all like criminal charges, everybody involved in that.
Yeah.
But they can't. How can you like civil stuff? If there's ever a class action suit, I imagine it'll get blocked. There'll be some kind of government interference. But if something starts going wrong with people, like how can you cover that up? And the answer is they'll just start saying it's all different things.
Oh yeah.
I turned off the mic, but it's back. It's pathetic. It is pathetic the way that shit worked out. It's a sad time, and it's something that could happen immediately again, and it could happen and the more technology we have.
I honestly, selfishly, I hope it happens again.
I really don't,
because I want to be like, I want to do all the shit I wanted to do during the first pandemic and do it during the second pandemic, because I got vaccinated. I want to not get vaccinated this time.
Well, if some people had their way, the pandemic could still be going on. So
there's a my old roommate Guillermo from college. He told me, one of my best friends, he was telling me about.
I met Guillermo.
You met him, yeah. He gave me the Reddit of the zero COVID community. You know, I think I told it before on the show. People that still believe in the pandemic that's going on, they still wear masks, they still isolate and stuff. It's like my boyfriend.
Morons.
There'll be a post, but my boyfriend is trying to be less COVID safe, and he's starting to wear masks less and not wear gloves less. And what should I do?
Gloves. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, what should I do? And people are like, you got to break up with him. Like, you got to break up with him. It's like I commented, you should kill him. Actually, you should like you should kill him. And I got banned.
You got banned from what? The group?
Yeah, because I said you should kill your boyfriend because he's not wearing his mask.
I guess some people aren't, as I'm assuming this is a heterosexual, or maybe that's wrong of me to assume it's a heterosexual relationship.
You could probably assume it's homosexual since it's a
COVID
Reddit
group,
since it's Reddit.
Yeah, for a woman to kill her boyfriend, that's actually pretty empowering. You know, it's pretty good.
What was that one movie? Was it Uma Thurman in it?
Uma Jerry.
But the female
Kill Bill?
serial killer, not Kill Bill. disgusting woman was a male serial killer.
You don't like Uma?
I like Uma Thurman.
Oh, Uma's.
Wow!
I watched Kill Bill recently. That was amazing. That was great.
That's the sound I'd have those lips making on Uma, baby.
That's my favorite Tarantino movie.
See, I don't go for that. I like Jackie Brown a little more, brother. Jackie Brown, yeah.
You like Jackie Brown that much?
One of my favorites. When Robert De Niro, I'm looking at myself because I'm caught up in my appearance. He shoots the bitch in the
in the parking lot.
He's like, yeah, she was fucking bitch.
She's just being annoying.
Yeah, I like that he did that, and then they sing the Delphonics. Then that guy simping for, I forget his name in real.
Max Cherry.
Max Cherry, yeah.
His name in the movie, name in real life.
Both. Robert
Forster.
Forster. He died a few years ago, but they're singing the Delphonics.
Across.
Didn't I blow your mind this time? Didn't I? I didn't hit it at the end the right way. But he's like, oh, the Delphonics, Jackie. It's like, wow, shocking. The old black girl likes Motown.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen her. Pam Grier, the actress who played Jackie, first came onto my radar because this guy I worked with as a teenager at a grocery store said, hey, you ever see Pam Grier in any old movies? She's from like the 70s. She's got big tits, huh? And I said, well, I was born in 1997. I have no idea who the fuck she is. But I looked her up. This guy has since had a stroke. And I don't know if he's alive, but it's all right. He told me, to get to that in a second. I looked her up. I looked up her cans, and they were very nice. And, what can you do? Now she's past her prime in acting, so she's just waiting to die. That guy who told me that, he said to me once, I was out driving home last night. I was drinking a lot, and I ran over something, and I thought, oh, my God, don't let it be a person. So I got out of the car, and I went back and looked, and it was just a dog, so I left.
It was just a dog.
Shane Weldon was his name.
I don't think I ever... I don't think I ever hit an animal before.
I've hit a squirrel, I think, or
That's
something. Nothing. No. I hit a toddler.
I'd be scared to hit a person. That's terrifying.
Yeah, dude, that'd fucking follow you forever.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's their fault, I guess if you hit them, you gotta hope that they're alive enough to take blame for it. Because even if it's their fault and they die. Like, how are they going to know? You know what I mean? Anybody would say it's the guy's fault.
Security cameras maybe or near something.
Yeah. Fuck. It's a crazy thing, I guess. I've never run over a dog in the night, but I imagine if you think it's a person and it's only a dog, you get a new lease on life after that.
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, that's a great feeling.
I have to, maybe I've neglected his way of life, but yeah. What's new with you?
I don't think there's much new with me.
You had a nice gig last night.
Oh, yeah, Best Buddies at Delaware. Great time.
That was in Delaware?
That was like in I forget the name.
By Dover?
Past Dover.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was far. But it was nice. A good time. The great Nita Pom Pom was there.
She'll be a guest one day.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to have Nita on the show. She'd be great. Newcastle County, as they say.
What was wrong with the old castle?
Middletown, Delaware.
Oh.
Hour 30.
How'd it go?
It was good. I didn't think I did that well because it was pretty long, so people were trying to waiting. But I thought it was PG-13, and then Nita goes on stage and she has a joke about how their doctor wanted to know the color of her period, and she goes, so I went to Lowe's and got a paint strip, and it was pretty good. I was like,
that's a period joke I actually like.
That's the rare period joke I like. And
yeah.
She goes, yes, burnt barn is my It was very good, very good. And I was like, I thought this was PG-13, and I was like, oh, okay.
What'd she say to you?
She goes, they said at the beginning it was anything goes. I'm like, okay, now I know that.
Did
now.
you do the Trump stuff?
They didn't. I did the Trump impression. And it wasn't they didn't really laugh at it, but they had people. That was a really good impression, which actually kind of makes me like, oh, thank you.
You did better than you're letting on. You did great.
I didn't think I did that good.
No, we probably sucked.
But it was fun though. It was
good.
fun.
Good. Give it up for Nita.
I have the Best Buddies T-shirt on.
That's very nice. Very nice. You did a nice thing, helping a charitable man right there, Lucas Kincaid. God bless him.
Well, it would have been yours, but he had a show to go to. So
yeah, I went to a concert. I had already bought the tickets. Melvin Seals. He's a great man, a great organist. He
not Melvin. Oh Oh fuck! I lost the joke.
Not Melvin Manatee, but Melvin Seals.
What's the other thing? There's a seal and there's something else.
Walrus.
Walrus. That's what it was. I can't believe I fucking fucked that up.
Very
But
nice.
I think I'm more of an elephant seal guy.
An elephant seal.
Yeah.
Man, I'm more of a presidential seal guy.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're gonna have when they sentence me to death.
I love the Futurama episode about the elephant seals.
I've never seen
They had
it.
the Futurama episodes where they had the characters be like elephant seals, and then there were salmon. It was pretty funny.
I like Futurama. If you like Futurama, how do you not watch The Simpsons? Simpsons is better.
I just feel like there's so much to catch up on with The Simpsons.
Start on season 4 and watch it till about season 12. That's it. Go on Disney Plus. Start season 4.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I don't have a Disney Plus. It's too much. It's too expensive. I have Hulu.
You could get the two of them together for like $15.
But they have ads.
All right.
I need to watch.
What are you doing with your time? You can't watch an ad?
I'm hard working, man.
Oh,
I'm a
all
hard working guy.
Yeah, you don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing, Kincaid.
Oh, what else? I was in Vegas last weekend and went to Las Vegas to see the Dead. I was in an exquisite time. A+, went last year for 3 shows. Went to 3 shows this time. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. I wish
you
they...
saw the guy die or something like that. He had a seizure.
Oh, a guy had a seizure right next to me while they were playing the song He's Gone.
Yeah.
And they didn't even have a stretcher for him. The guy was out, still shaking, and they put him in a wheelchair. They put his limp body in a wheelchair, and he's just there. I'm gonna for the listeners, audio only. I'm sorry, I'm gonna act this out. If you're driving, listening to this, pick up your phone and watch it on the phone screen as you're driving.
Don't do that.
Please do that.
Don't do that.
All right, this is how the guy was in the thing.
He's gone.
They're singing like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone. He's gone. Nothing's gonna bring him back. And then at the end, there's a part where they're singing in falsettos. They go, ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Cause he's gone, and then Bob will start going, gone, well, he's gone for good. And I'm going, all this is going on is they're fucking wheeling the guy out.
That's hilarious.
The band is looking because they can see him. It's right in the fucking front. So, but they can't stop playing because they're like the screen, they have to load the sphere screen in like hour, 20 minutes. So the first set, they've made it a little different because like everything that's in there gets preloaded. It would fail if you tried to do it on the fly. But if they stopped, it would fuck everything up.
Oh, yeah.
So they had to keep going, and they're playing this. And and all these different parts about a guy being gone. There's like 6 different parts,
God.
and the guy's gone. And I don't know if he died. I feel like we would have heard about it. But the man just fucking, I guess he had epilepsy. Why would you go in there?
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's a death. He probably wanted to die.
And he made it to like the middle of the second set. This was 2 hours into the show.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I think it was probably drugs.
Oh, had to be. I told you I saw a guy get stretchered out of a SmackDown one time.
No, on the Rob show you were telling us about the dead.
Oh, he told about
Gym
that.
guy.
The guy. The SmackDown. My dad brought me to SmackDown for my birthday one time, and me and him were sitting in the cheap seats, and there's an older guy with his grandson there, and he's walking down the steps. You know how fucking steep those Wells Fargo steps are.
Like death.
The guy, my dad's sitting in the aisle seat. I'm sitting next to my dad. The guy falls backwards, and he grabs like my dad's like shirt, and like they had to people kind of come down and like stretch him out. And my dad turns to me after he leaves, goes, "Damn, Luke," and he smacked his head on the edge of the stairs. That guy's not coming back.
That's what happens when you act up at Fergie's too. You end up getting your head smacked off the end of the table.
Yeah, true. But that was like that. Did you go to that SmackDown? Maybe it was the one where Daniel Bryan and Kane were a tag team.
No, I wasn't living here yet. In
Sucked.
Philly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I saw a house show where the Shield wrestled their first match. It was the night before their pay-per-view debut because they'd only been doing the attacks.
Yeah.
But they wrestled a 6-man like for 10 minutes that ended in DQ. Technically, that's their first official match.
Wow.
It's same era. Like it was against the next night on pay-per-view. I think they wrestled Team Hell No and Ryback.
Yep.
And they did some sort of inversion of that where it was Team Hell No and someone else or something.
Okay.
Team Hell No was great.
Yes, Ryback was horrible.
We all liked them at the time, though.
I didn't like them.
Me more.
Wake up! Stupid! I'm gonna finish it. He's hilarious now because he's a Trump guy, and he's but like that 2013 was such a bad year for WWE.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I told you. I don't know if I said it on the show. Literally, the Royal Rumble of 2013 was a horrible pay-per-view, and it was exactly the same as the NFC and AFC championships this year.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care. Well, I wanted the Commanders to beat the Eagles, but I was like, I don't care if Cena wins the Rumble. I don't care if Rock beats Punk.
Right, you can't have them both.
I just do not want both of them to happen. And both of them happened. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that Super Bowl, man, that's always going to bother me. That's always going to bother me.
I handled it pretty good, I think.
I didn't. I guess I did, too. It didn't bother me like the last one. The last one, I was ready to die. This one, I was mad, but it's just that you got to just don't let the scumbag fans get to you. Everybody who likes the Eagles is fucking scum. They really are.
Yeah. I like...
And
you
all
realize, though, people that don't like the Eagles that are in Philadelphia are really cool people.
Oh, all the people. Yeah, I meant to say people who like the Eagles. Did I say don't like earlier? I might have just said.
No. You said what you
Man, all right, yeah. People who like the Eagles are scum, and the people who don't are cool because they're resisting the bullshit. They're not grifters.
It's people that aren't from Philadelphia that move in for comedy like the Eagles for clout.
Oh, people do that?
You'd be surprised.
Oh, my gosh. Come on.
You know what's funny?
That's not going to fly in Don't Tell.
I saw... I was talking to Adam Flick a couple months ago at Punchline. He's from Indiana. And then we saw Zayd Dohan at High Note. He's from Indiana. He's from Indiana. And then Nina's from Indiana.
Oh, my gosh.
That's weird that there's 3 comics from Indiana that's in Philadelphia.
Yo, they Indianans, bro. Yo, with Indiana Jones walking up in here, bro. Yeah, I like Zayd. Zayd's a good guy.
Zayd's a good dude.
Yeah.
Love Nita.
Oh, yeah, and Flick let me host. I hosted the closed quarters Tuesday. I had a fun time. Thank you, Flick. Luke stayed a long time. He went up third. I used my magic to get Luke up third. He stayed until the 5th comic was on stage. So he stayed. He saw one comic after himself and said I have to go.
Yep.
But
how long would you stay when I hosted Brownies?
Were you upset I didn't go to Brownies?
No, I wasn't upset. That's why I'm weirded out.
Did you remember? Did you remember that I didn't go that night though?
No. But I remember it now because you're teasing me about not staying long.
I know.
Stayed pretty long. I just wasn't in the room because my buddy Chris I saw.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I got taken in for abandoning my child. I said, listen, I was just with my friend Chris.
Of course. We love Chris.
Chrissy, come here, honey. I got to see ya. I miss ya.
Are you on any shows this weekend?
This weekend? I got one less than a week from today. This weekend, I'm going
WB.
To the W. Yeah, we're recording a couple days late. We usually record on Mondays. The Vegas trip, though, put me out for a couple days, so now we're recording. We've got next week, we've got the Easter. Arab Easter. That's my big show every year. It's well, it's Otis Dillon's Arab Easter. It's an Otis Dillon's Arab Easter all town tonight. Oh, baby, come on.
Punch's Pile. Yeah, baby, come on.
Yeah, we got a great lineup on that. Steve Kane. We're still finalizing a couple things on it, but it's going to be great. Luke, will you be Judas?
I don't want to play. I don't want to play in this. I don't want to blaspheme against Christ. I'm sorry.
We're talking about that. This is the 4th time they've let me do this here. I always try to find more ridiculous Easter ideas. We're having me on trial for my life. We're gonna have, we're gonna have Steve prosecuting me. We've got a lot of great stuff planned, some surprises.
See, every time I've been, because you were in Living Station, you went to Catholic school.
Yeah.
Every time I was in school and I read about the crucifixion every year.
Yeah.
I always think Pontius Pilate didn't really do anything wrong.
No, he just was complicit.
He was complicit, yeah.
Right. So that's the person we fix on, not the actual people who tried to kill him.
Yep. And that's the same case for a lot of things.
Well, who killed him? No.
Let's say the residents of
Jerusalem.
Yeah. We don't know what race they are.
No.
But I'll be on a Moose Lodge show next week.
Oh.
Winter's End Showcase in April by Bradford Davis. I don't know why it's Winter's End. Bradford and Friends. I want an End Friends show.
Who's on it?
It's me. It's Will Craig. Ryan Shiflett. Don't know who that is. Rachel Hendricks. Don't know who that is. You know Toogie Jackson?
Toonie?
Toogie. He's pretty
Toogie?
funny. I
Okay.
saw him at Honeybrook. And headlining, I think, is Phil Sweet. That's awesome. I love Phil Sweet.
I love Phil Sweet, too.
Phil Sweet was like, one time at Exton, we were just like, you were doing your racist jokes.
Who was Jay?
I think you were.
I was doing. Yeah, I was racist.
But Phil Swift
racist.
was like riffing off your racist jokes, and it was really fucking funny.
I'll bet you Phil Swift knows his way around the letter between M and O. Okay.
He's Swift with it.
Phil Sweet,
Phil
not
Sweet.
Sweet, not Swift. Yeah. Because when he says the N-word, it tastes like candy.
That's really good, man. I love Phil Sweet.
Phil gets up there. Fuck. Oh, I'm getting a sugar rush.
Gotta check my blood levels, my sugar levels.
Oh my God, Phil Sweet is a hell of a man. In comedy, the best way to get booked is to be really old or really young.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But if you're for the old, it gets older. Like you have to be like over 70 now to get booked based on being old. You could be a 60-year-old that's just fucking slugging it out. No one gives a damn. Pathetic. People look over the show. Like I think it's good from a booker perspective. You joke about women being on the shows. Like there does have to be one, and putting a woman in the spot of going second to last keeps the audience in line because they're going to be watching. You know what I mean? Like I've always said that it's easier for a woman to get clout, a little bit of clout, but it's harder for her to get taken seriously. Like if a woman is likely going to get booked in her first 6 months doing comedy a fair amount of times,
right?
Because there's going to be people trying to fuck her. There's going to be there's a need for a woman on a show. There's always more male comics than women, and they stick out more. They're going to get more of a chance, and but it's harder for them to get taken seriously as comics. Like even the people who book a lot of the female comics in Philly don't respect them, which is I feel bad for them in that sense.
I always said it must suck being a.
I'd rather be a man. I'd much rather be a man.
I'd rather be a man with no arms or legs than be a woman with 3 legs and 3 arms in general. But I'm saying, it would suck. It would suck to be a woman in comedy because, like, 95% of guys are being fake to you just because they want to fuck you.
Yeah, or because they know they have to be nice to you too.
Yeah.
If a woman says that a guy was mean to her, there's going to be in comedy. There's going to be those like savior dudes that want to believe it.
Exactly.
It's just you're not doing anybody any favors.
Like if you're a woman in comedy, think of all your male friends. How many of them run shows, and how many of them like don't want to fuck you? Okay, so now you have 0 guy friends.
Yeah,
like really.
Yeah, there's a 2-year trajectory for women, at least in our scene. They come, they get the ego boost of doing it. They get booked a lot. Like around their 1-year mark, they're probably getting booked on most of the bar shows, and they're feeling good. Then it tapers off. Then they get the idea in their head because they don't want to go through the grind of it after the initial booking thing comes off. Once you've done all the bar shows, you can't do these bar shows every week. They're not like catching on with audiences that aren't there. Like, well, not that any of us are to a big extent, but it's like they stop going to mics. Think of the female comics you see on shows that'll do 1 or 2 mics a month. And it's like, it's because they don't have to get booked anymore because there's going to be people who need to have women.
Joe Gatto, man.
Joe Gatto.
A practical gooner, man.
He's working on himself. I love when people say that. Yeah, he's working on himself. Yeah. Look at me. Oh, Larry! Now that makes me think, what if he didn't leave the interracial jokesters on his own? What if they threw him out because of this?
No, I could see Sal doing the same shit.
Sal's
pussy.
a
sick man, dude.
Sal's my favorite one.
He's my favorite one, too.
Yeah.
But
I guess that's why.
He's a sick guy. He's a sick man.
Ghoul.
He could be a sick ghoul.
Yeah.
But I was like confused about that because like I don't understand how a woman gets herself in this situation where she's having sex with the ugliest and practical joker. Not the ugliest, the oldest and practical joker.
Who's better looking than Joe? I guess, or I mean, who's worse looking than I guess Murr. But Murr's fit. I would say that Joe's the most handsome, probably.
Really?
Maybe Sal.
Sal is, I think. Not now because he kind of looks a little ratty, but.
Yeah, in like 2011, Sal was handsome.
Oh yeah.
Women loved him.
See, this is how they enthrall you with their handsomeness.
Yeah,
I might have sex with.
They're all relatable. Excuse me. They're all relatable to an extent too. That's what made them so great.
Oh yeah, they're hilarious.
4 of my favorites, but Joe on his own. I have no interest in Joe on his own.
I don't have any interest in any of them on their own.
No. Well, I'd pick Sal if I had to pick any of them.
Right. Well, Sal does stand up sometimes.
So does Joe. Joe does much bigger rooms.
Really?
Joe does the Met.
Well, he was the funniest Joker out of the four.
I agree.
Scoopsy Patatsky?
There's no reason for him to be in a fucking inpatient rehab place. That's just rich grandstanding and a PR move. Horse shit.
He's taking a vacation.
That's all it is to people like that. So the guy got drunk and texted some women and came on to them. Fuck, dude, you don't need to go to rehab for that. Just stop being a dick.
I know. Well, no, I mean, is that even wrong what he's doing? I guess he's cheating on his wife. That's not good.
No, you can't punish people for cheating on their spouse. That's not a legal thing. He's in there because he was, I guess, making these. I guess there was a girl he met when he was 15, and then as soon as she turned 18, it took a turn for the sexual.
I don't think it was that. I think the one I saw, he was messaging her and she was 19, and she went over and got drunk and had sex with him. Do that with fucking like the lead singer of Sum 41 or something. Don't do it 20 years ago. Don't do it with fucking Joe Gatto, who's out of his prime. He's 60 years old.
He's not 60 years old. He's like 45.
45 years old. No, he has to be like at least 50.
No, they're all the same age.
No, I think he's like 10 years older than them. There's no way.
I would bet my life he's not. He's at oldest 48.
48, exactly. 48, exactly. Look at this guy. Who is having sex with him? Look at Joe, man. Who's having sex with him? Oh my god, this guy just looks like a fucking human pineapple.
Put Dunbar over that. Or put Michael Mack. He's 48. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's having sex with him? Yeah.
Like, that's insane. That is insane. Like, I guess because the clout he has, but what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. It's all a rich guy thing. Like, if you're somebody's rich,
the money. I apologize. Yeah,
that guy probably pulls over $1 million a year from touring. That guy's on tour constantly.
Away from his family.
Yeah. Hey, who?
Cast it around 17, actually.
Yeah. Sharp wit.
Yo, we got this guy from the Yokers, man. Impractical Yokers.
Hey, we had to pay extra because of the egg prices, man. The Yoker.
You said the impression in front of him. That was very funny.
Oh yeah, I did the impression in front of our good friend London. Him and Joe have to come on the show.
I would love to have them on.
And
we
gotta have Boss on.
Love to have Boss on.
We told him a while ago that. Then I think he was the one who canceled. I don't know who canceled, but
I
we
think
had to
he
cancel.
canceled. We never rescheduled, but he will. I mean, he can hear this. It's not bad, but he will talk for the entirety of the fucking episode.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll have to get our shit in, brother.
Yeah.
He's the man. I like him. We could talk about wrestling, and I want to hear. Do you remember the story he told? I'll let him tell it. But the one about the trampoline, he's jumping on the trampoline as a kid. We got to get him on the show. He'll tell that. He's a great one. Oh God. I was thinking to myself when I was bringing it back to Vegas because I noticed a lot of stuff out there. First of all, that place is the mecca of $8 Gatorades and CVS. Just diminishes the checking account with ferocity.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know I'm a big food guy. Anything to eat? Like what? Any special food in Vegas or Nevada or anything?
Every upscale chain. So
yeah, it's a PF Chang's.
Yeah, but I had Del Taco for the first time, which was
How was
pretty
that?
good. There's Jack in the Box. In-N-Out is out there. What did I ate it? I try to eat at local places just because I want to see what it's like.
Yeah.
I ate at this one place. It was called Eggworks. I ate there every day. I ate there like 3 or 4 days in a row. It might have something to do with the hostess being hot, but it was good. It was good. That's the one I've been wanting to say. This is a bit. It said chicks and roosters on the door, and I said, I wasn't wearing my glasses, and I saw an Asian woman walk out of the chicks one, and I thought, they're very forward out here.
I went to when I was I drove to Florida. I didn't try any. I had an okay shrimp scampi in Florida, but driving back up, we went. You ever go to south of the border?
No, what's that?
That's the racist hotel in South Carolina. The mascot's it's like a stereotypical Mexican guy.
We should go.
And I had best turkey club I ever had in my life.
Made by Mexicans.
Yeah, 100%.
There you go.
Very good.
It's all it takes in this world. Just be Mexican.
All it takes.
So all they thank me. Yeah, what else did I eat? I ate at this egg place, and I was walking around. I did a lot of walking out there. The one day I remembered where a Five Below was, and I wanted to get just a cheap pair of headphones for the flight. And I walked to it, and then I walked back to my room. Or I got there. I walked there from memory, remembering where it was. And then I put in the thing to get back. I had walked 7.5 miles. So then
One way?
Yeah, so then it was 7.5. So by the end of that day, between walking for breakfast, this was the last day I was there after the shows were done. I had walked like 16 miles that day.
That's insane.
I just didn't even know. I like to explore. I was walking there. I went through their Chinatown. Their Chinatown is all spread out.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen. So Vegas is like geographically, I guess, is huge.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know it was so big and because things are spread out once you get out of the strip. And it'd be a good place to live. I'd live there. Because once you get away from everything, it's like that section of the city. It's segregated all, but in terms of entertainment stuff, and yeah, I'd go back again in a heartbeat. I don't think I'll be able to do it. I mean, and if they go into the summer down there, if they extend it, I'd maybe be able to, but I'd go back to Vegas any fucking day, buddy. But I was walking around. Everything is so goddamn expensive there, and that's what really does you in.
Yeah. I've only been down. I've been to Canada before. I drove
Nashville.
Not Nashville.
Oh.
I drove past Nashville. I've been PA to Florida back.
I'll drink a 24-pack and drive. Will you tell that story? I didn't mean to cut you off.
My dad picked me up to go to Florida because we were going to drive to go to Florida. He picked me up. He was like drinking and driving, literally drinking and driving. I go, "What are you doing? You can't be drinking and driving. I'm going to drink a 24-pack and drive to Florida." That's his favorite thing to say.
I've been repeating that for years. I love saying that.
He's an alcoholic.
God. He's got to get on. That's who, you know, that the YouTube guy who comments, who hates me. We got to get him on your dad.
What?
You've never seen the YouTube guy? He comments on.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
he's get him on my dad.
You get him to stop him from drinking and driving.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
He comes at me for all my degenerate. Should we cut that? Should we not even?
No. You can I'll keep it in. I didn't know what you meant by that. I don't know who that. That's the guy from Afters.
From the after show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Actually, cut him out. Give him the Akash treatment. Cut that minute and a half out, so that way he doesn't even get that. From the time we talk about after Florida to this right here. So yeah, you're dead. So how was that trip to Florida you guys took?
It was on the way down was the way down sucked. The way back was fine. We stopped in Savannah, Georgia. That's a nice. That's really nice. Savannah,
Yeah, I've always
Georgia.
wanted to go. Billy's there next weekend.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
really
going.
nice,
Or
really
a couple
nice.
weekends. I'm not going though.
On the way back from the show yesterday, man, I stopped I saw a hot dogs place.
What was it called?
Big Dogs.
Oh.
Hard right into the parking lot. 2 chili cheese dogs. Phenomenal.
How'd they go down, brother?
Terrific.
Tremendous.
That's the reason to live, man, is to eat that, man.
I guess
that
for kids.
I guess. Yeah, it was fucking tremendous, man. Oh, I can't give enough credit. I love chili cheese dogs, man. Are so underrated. They're so
fantastic.
good.
It's because they're messy, I think.
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
But it's crazy because you think of them as being like I feel like they get a bad rap as being like a food. It's like hamburger pizza or something that you shouldn't eat it as an adult or something.
Oh yeah, you know where we gotta go, man. We gotta go to Lucky's Last Chance. I need to go there because they have a lot of a huge.
You've never been there?
Never been there once.
I would eat there all the time when I was in Manioc.
Oh yeah.
I'll go there anytime with you. We'll go next week.
I gotta go because they have a really good selection of burgers there.
Yeah, they get the mac and cheese. I never got one of the mac and cheese ones. I would just get the regular one. We'll go next week. We'll take Marco.
What did Rick get the one time? Did he get the peanut butter and jelly burger?
He went to Union. He likes Union the best.
Union Tap House?
Yeah, I've been there a bunch too.
They're okay. They're like, I mean, when you're in Roxborough, I'd rather go there than any other bar because it's like somewhat close to kind of like,
Yeah, you don't have to park on the street.
It's smaller, but their food's
okay.
It's okay.
Yep, and it's right across the street from that Alcoholics Anonymous place.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I used to live right by there. This was funny when we were like 23, me and this girl I was living with, and she goes, we're driving by, who are these dirty people that are always huddled outside this building? It must be like a homeless shelter or something. And I said, it's an AA. She said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of women. I support them.
I know you do. You're engaged to one.
Yeah, she was great. Mother's Day's coming up, Luke. What are you getting your mom for Mother's Day?
That's a great question, actually.
You should take her. You should take her somewhere for a weekend. Just you and her.
She can go by herself.
If I told that to Jake, he'd be like, "Yeah, Luke, it would really be nice for her if you did it."
He wouldn't do that, but he'd be like, "Fuck that! I'd rather shoot myself."
Oh my God! Do you have any Jake updates? I'm sure the people love Jake, Luke's brother. He was the first guest we had on this show. Go back and listen if you can't find it.
I don't know if there's any. He likes that Filipino woman he works with now. He likes her now.
He didn't like her. I don't know this story.
No, he's always hated her.
Did you tell this on the pod?
No.
Oh, then who's the Filipino woman?
The lady he works with, he always says how much of a bitch she is. But he always goes, "Oh, Jake will do machine, little Jake will do machine." He always complains about because he always says Jake do machine, and he goes, "I fucking hate that fucking bitch. I can't stand her." And then she gave him pork one day, like Filipino pork for something. And he goes, "Luke, that was the best pork I ever had. She's really nice to me. She's like, I like her now." That's all you need to do is to be like,
"Oh yeah, give him some pork." But my favorite thing about your brother, outside of his anti-Semitism, is that he's willing to go through a big major like life change every day. Like if something hits him the right way, like I didn't make that red light. Maybe I've got to change things. Like he'll go through
but he'll never do it though.
No, well, he's not committed to it.
He told me he was telling me one time, he was like, "Luke, like do you like text and drive?" I'm like, "Yeah, sometimes."
Constantly.
Why?
I do it constantly.
And he goes, "Well, you shouldn't do that because like you could like get into a car accident and die. So like you shouldn't like you could text and drive, but don't make sure you do it like under 40 miles an hour. Actually 30. So just don't text and drive over 30 miles an hour." And I was like, "All right, Jake, stop snorting Percocet." And he goes, "Well, I mean, yeah, but like if you die in a car accident, that's gonna really hurt and stuff." It's like, stop snorting Percocet, Jake.
I'll tell you what, you get a bad perk, I imagine that like half second where you realize it's bad. That's got to be the worst feeling in the world.
I know, that's going to be a huge ordeal.
What, your brother dying?
No, just no. If you're snorting the perk and it's like or doing something and it's fentanyl and you know it's bad, that might be like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Well, have you ever seen the? A lot of the time they end up dying and throwing up and everything because the body tries to reject the shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the in public bathrooms they'll have like the wire things for old people? Like to push this button. And what a lot of junkies will do is they'll wrap their arm. Weren't we just talking about this with Rob?
Yeah.
All right, cut this. We just talked about it with Rob. Rob was the one who said that, but I knew of it. I had to just stand there and go along with it.
I think you said it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember anything anymore.
And you're cleared to work again. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm out of the concussion protocol, which means that my job or the insurance company's sick of paying it. I probably have CTE.
Tua, man. You're just like Tua. If you're Tua, who does that make me?
Tyreek.
I'm no Tyreek.
Mike McDaniel. I'm not Tua either. Tua's a bitch.
Tua sucks.
Yeah.
I guess I would take Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel's fine. Mixed. He's as black as you.
Yeah. He makes me look like Suge Knight.
Yeah.
Who was your NFL? I'm not going to ask you that question. Let's move on.
Rodgers.
I know.
I was talking with someone about comedy comparisons today.
Really?
Who do you think my comedy comparison is? Belushi?
I don't think you can compare yourself to any comedy. I think you're one of a kind.
I agree with that, truthfully.
Who would you say my comedy comparison is?
Kathy Griffin.
I like that. She's fiery.
Yeah. No, she's good. I would say maybe who's the one who would you expect me to say for you? Patrice?
No, I would hate you. I would punch you if you said Patrice.
Because he's black?
No, because that's just such a fucking gay thing to say.
I haven't watched him in years. I can't say I never have.
He is good, but
I just none of the comics
he's
mean
New
anything.
York Gillis, where everyone fucking like sucks his dick, and it's like, all right, we get it. He's great.
I wish
Patrice
I could
is great though.
I want to rediscover my love for comedy to the point that a famous comedian means something to me again. Like you see this Louis playing at the fucking Harrisburg place, and a couple people I know got tickets. He's doing it at a very small club where they have a mic. We got to try that mic one day.
Harrisburg Comedy Outlet?
Yeah.
Or Zone?
Yeah, it's on Thursdays. Beats the hell out of going to fucking Raven or fucking some shit.
It's so far.
It's an hour and a half.
It's very far.
Yeah. We could split gas on that one because you won't have to worry about me wanting to stay late.
Why, you want to hang out with Niggs Bahawk?
I like Niggs Bahawk. Oh man, Ms. Bahawk. I got his name wrong.
That's one of the first things ever. So funny.
We could be down there and back. If we said we were from Philly, we're big shots. People know who we are out there, dude. They
I don't think they do.
They know who we are. They know. I've had people coming up to me that I have no idea who they are, and they say, "Oh, you're Otis Dimlin." Comics.
Like who?
Fucking no name and fucking NXT guys. But to them, we're somebody. We're Listen, you can't stop this Ghoul train if you wanted, brother.
I think it was what the hell's her name? She's cool. I forget her name. Casey
Nicholson. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know. I just know Matt Blanco's there.
I never met Matt Blank.
Oh, you'd like him. He's a funny guy. He's friends with me and Kane. And
Love Kane.
Love Steve Kane.
Go Kane, folks.
See, the thing about going to one of those is if we got 3 or 4 of us going there, it wouldn't be bad.
True. What killed me was seeing that fucking picture that Yo Dude Hell Yeah Dude posted of Kane and Ray with the Steve had Ray's status on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that shirt.
So
I don't know what Yo Dude Hell Yeah Dude is, but that sounds pretty cool. What's this on Pinterest?
It's on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Some guy makes like memes.
I know the page.
Oh, you know the page?
How do you know it's a guy? What if it's a female comic?
Because it's funny.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Eat my fucking. If it's, I'll eat my fucking socks. And it's
Well, prepare. How do you want them?
fried chicken bones up my asshole.
Yeah.
That's
nice
Betty
thing
would
to say. Hey, do you have a number tattooed on you, honey? That's what you should have said back to her. How could somebody fucking ask you that? This woman asked Luke if he picks his ass with chicken bones. Only black guy in the room. She's on stage. She goes, does anyone here like chicken bones? And I said, Luke does! And she said, oh, do you ever like pick your ears or your ass with them? And then I started dying laughing. I was the only one. And she goes, what? You thought that was...
I did. You thought that was a racial... No. It's actually just improv comedy.
Oh, I saw her last week.
How is she? She is nice, but
she's not nice to me.
Stage.
She's not nice to me. I mean, she's not outwardly mean, but we've met 12 times. Most she could pretend most
people that are like you know, like that's been doing. No. They've been doing it as long as. They're nicer to me than you.
Oh yeah, because of the optics of being nicer to a darker person.
Right.
Yeah.
Well yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's a very transactional person. Not that I need to be friends with her and her.
That was a choice of a word.
Well, that's everything. Everything it seems calculated. You know, it's like it's coming from a place of, except the comedy, which is never good. No, it's a doll. She's a real doll. Asking you if you pick your ass with chicken bones. What a nice thing to do.
That's very nice.
You don't say that. Like,
no, I haven't picked my ass with chicken bones.
Asking a black person if they pick their ass with chicken bones, then going on fucking Facebook and telling people that you're going to kill their grandparents if you don't get the vaccine. You're going to kill my grandparents.
That is literally, but that's like every fucking like.
But this is a person who thinks that's normal.
That's liberal. That's like a 50-year-old liberal, 40-year-old liberal person on social media. That's all. That's every single one of them. Strikes
of a person who's reached middle age and is bored and now wants to project the horse shit onto the world. But if you're gonna do it, but don't fucking insult people.
My best line of the night yesterday, I was talking about. I was like, because we were in like the middle of Delaware and it was like farm shit, and I was like, oh, this is a Trump crowd. And everyone's like, no, we hate Trump. And it's like, really? And they're like, yeah, this is DA. We vote blue, boy. And I was like, oh, you're saying? And so I go, did you just explain to me how you guys aren't racist and you vote blue by calling me boy? And it just got a big reaction. That was the best line I had yesterday.
That's good. That's a good one, boy.
Boy. Wait
a minute. Did he assume your gender?
I think
that's not something a liberal should do. No, Luke's actually a hermaphrodite. He was born with a penis and vagina. Yo, this is my hermaphroditic cousin, Twansefta.
Twansefta. Fluidity.
Yo, this is my girl. I got to bring out the fucking the black woman names for pasta. Or pasta as black woman names. A joke. I used to do that for a while. Yo, I got two. This is my girl, Rotini. Elbows. Medium shells.
I stole that. I pretty much stole that joke from you.
Really?
I did the J. That's like that inspired the J&J, the vaccine joke I had.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Other people have noticed that there are some ridiculous names out there, and that's not a race thing because Hayden is just as ridiculous as
Hunter Hayden.
Well, Hunter's good. Hunter Biden.
True.
Reed.
I have a cousin named Reed.
Reed. I bet he can't.
He can't. He's smart. Smart guy.
Must have a
He's
good
an engineer.
Oh, fuck. We should get Reed on.
I don't think it'd be a good idea.
All right. Well, black?
No.
Oh, yeah, he wouldn't fit in.
Well, his name's Reed. He's not black.
Well, I didn't know if it was spelled with a Y or something.
R-E-I-D. His name is Reed Jenkins too, which is pretty. Yeah,
Jenkins a good black name.
It is, but he's white.
Roscoe, welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Hayden's a bad name. Anything with the any women name with the EIGH. Lee, Kaylee,
Ashley,
Haley,
hate it.
Melee. It's so
Melee.
Melee, folks. It's a brutal melee out there. The ones seen in Ted, Amberlyn, Katie Lynn, like that. Yeah.
What if it was Tu Feng Lee and it was Lee, Leigh?
Hi, I'm Tu Feng Lee. I'm Chinese. CHINEIGHS.
I thought I was getting advice from a Chinese woman.
I was duped.
God, I love Seinfeld. I was watching the Del Boca Vista one recently.
It's phenomenal.
When they say, well, you do it better than me. George's father calls Jerry's.
Okay, wait. This is Frank Costanza. You think you can keep us out of Florida? We're moving in lock, stock, and barrel. Gonna be in the pool. Gonna be in the clubhouse. Gonna be all over that shuffleboard court. And I dare you to keep me out. I love that phrase. We're moving in lock, stock, and barrel.
and I love when George asks him why he's going. He goes, "Nope, the Seinfelds don't want us there, so we're going." Wow, I love that. I love the one. I don't know if it's the same episode, but it's the same section because I watched it the same day. When he goes over to Italy to meet his brother, and it's not him. Played by the same. Jerry Stiller plays both. He goes to meet his brother.
Yeah.
And in Venice, and it's not him. Which I looked it up. Jerry Stiller's Polish. He's not Italian. And he's going and he's speaking Italian, sweeping up in front of a shop.
Oh my God, he was probably my second. He's my at least top 3 in Seinfeld characters in Seinfeld.
Yeah, well, there were only like 7.
Yeah, but I liked him more than Jerry and Elaine.
I like Elaine. You're right. Frank's the best. It's Frank, Kramer, and George. But Jerry, you need Jerry being so fucking uptight.
I like Frank, Kramer, George. Newman's also pretty good.
I don't like Newman as much as Jerry.
Really? Newman when the dog gets stolen and the cops knock off, he comes out with a cigarette. What took you so long?
They're all great.
They're all phenomenal.
Yeah, this is like comparing guys on an all-star team. So like Elaine would be the star of any other show. But that's what made the show the best of all time, man.
I lost it again. Jesus Christ. They're all great characters. Who's your favorite side characters? Like the
man. Probably
Babu.
Mm-hmm.
Babu's not my favorite. That's an example of a side character.
I like Steinbrenner.
Larry
David Steinbrenner.
Yeah.
I like
Big Steinbrenner needs an eggplant pork.
Oh, better get those deadlines. I like Putty, obviously. I like Brad Garrett as the mechanic.
Yeah. Who?
Jerry, here's what I want to do. I want to overhaul the engine, but it's going to need a real commitment from you.
He's great, and everybody loves Raymond. He's phenomenal in that.
Raymond. I found your son, Jeffrey. Sucking the cock of a transvestite prostitute behind the mall. I'm not turning him in. I figured you'd want to deal with it. Yeah, thanks, Robert.
Oh my! Jake was talking. We were watching that after when we watched the Thursday night football games. I go over his place, and then we'll watch Everybody Loves Raymond. And he was talking about that one of the. I love that Everybody Loves Raymond because they don't give a shit about the children, which is amazing
at all.
Which is perfect. I love that.
Except when Frank said he thought the son had homosexual tendencies. Could you imagine getting that on the air now?
The kid would be the star of the show then.
Yeah.
But
it'd be Everybody Loves Raymond Jr.
Jake was telling me could look up the cast, and one of the little boys killed himself later on. And
really?
Jake did an impression. Raymond, I found your son bloated brains all over the wall.
One of them did that from fucking Talladega Nights too.
Really?
Walker. Remember the kids were named Walker in Texas Ranger?
I didn't know that.
Walker Bobby. He killed himself.
How'd he do it?
I think with a gun.
Oh,
or no, a noose or something.
That's brutal.
Well, I mean, killing yourself's a dangerous game, it appears. But listen, so's driving fast.
So it is.
All right, what time are we at?
We're at 1:04.1. 1-6. We
Perfect.
have 12 seconds, 11, 20, 40 seconds left.
Of what?
We need the 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, to get them at 105. I want to...
Arab Easter.
Arab
This
Easter
Wednesday.
This Wednesday coming up,
The
April
9th.
2nd. April 2nd, Arab Easter, Trial of Jesus Christ. Then April 19th, High Minded. We're doing the
High-Minded.
Edible Show again at both the Bar 13. Two of my favorite shows of the year.
Moose,
Thank you.
Moose Lodge this Saturday.
Moose Lodge.
We're with Phil Sweet, Toogie Jackson, the very funny Will Craig, Rachel Hendricks, I
love
think
Will
her last
Craig.
name was, and Ryan Riffelet or something. I don't remember the name. And Bradford. I'm on Bradford Davis and friends.
Over and out, folks.
School's out.